10 more. When you start it, the timer is running. No movement inside. No movement inside. No heat, no fan, no motor, nothing. Timer keeps running.
One, two, three.
Take off the exhaust. Also over here. Alright, all the screws are out. Here, here, and here. On the top. So now the microwave should just tilt over. So off the wall, there's these two hooks here, one here, one on this side. And when the microwave goes back up, hook it onto those two boys and then tilt it up. Make sure the exhaust covers the outer lining. So I'm gonna take parts from the white microwave and put it in the silver microwave and see if it works. The silver one and this white one, they both have a capacitor that retains charge even though it's unplugged. So it's very dangerous. You can electrocute yourself, shock yourself. The goal is to open the backup and discharge the capacitor. To discharge, essentially, what you're gonna do is you're gonna make these contacts touch each other with the flathead. I have managed to break off a piece of plastic here. Hopefully I discharged it while I was doing it. Oh, that's two plastics. So I'm gonna take off this screw right here, this screw right here. There's some hooks here, and hoping that once I take out these screws, I'll get access to these three switches over here. Alright, the first things first, I'm gonna check for this switch, check for continuity. So I kind of took this out already in advance. Alright, put my meter on continuity. This is a symbol for continuity. Alright, symbol for continuity is there. Take my probes and connect them to each of the terminals.
Put them on here. Hear the sound. Let me just continuity.
This continuity, you can hear it, but that's because the red switch is pressed. And I'm not pressing it, it's just always pressed. That means it's damaged, because that red switch should be popping in and out, in and out. Means the switch is damaged and needs to be replaced.
So the switch is open right now. There is continuity. If I close the switch, there should be no continuity. And the beeping stops. The switch is closed, the beeping stops.
So after checking the switches, this is the only switch that physically looks deformed. This red switch should be popping in and out, but it's not. It's continuously in. Alright, so it's time to take out the parts now. So I'm going to use this microwave. Open up the back, discharge the capacitor, and take out the top switch. And well, hopefully it has the same amperage rating and voltage rating. Alright, so for this, remove two screws. One here and one here. Right there. Alright, there's a hook here. I'm gonna lift it up and try to pull it out. So this is the bad part. 0.6 amps, 125 volts. This is the good one. that I'm gonna hopefully replace it with, and it works. Same parameters, 0.6 amps and 125 volts. I'm gonna test the switch. There should be a continuity when the switch is pressed. There should be no continuity when the switch is not pressed. So right now, as you can see, the DMM, it reads the OL, no continuity. When I press the orange button, you hear the beeping sound, and there's continuity, no resistance. Current is flowing smoothly. That means the switch is good. I installed this piece back. All right, I had to keep the door open. Then screw in these 2 screws back. Put this back in here. All right, 4, 3, 2. Let's see if it's actually hot. I see steam coming out of it. Don't spill the water, Amelia.
Okay.
I see steam coming out of it. It must be hot. Who wants to put their finger in there and see if it's hot?
It's hot.
So the microwave is working. Is it hot?
It's not that hot. Yeah, it's hot.
Okay, cool.
Oh, actually, no, that is hot.
Okay, so microwave is working. Nice.
Yeah, middle family.